Hey, what's up YouTube? Houston here. Hey, let me ask you, should you get a fleet gas card or should you get a regular gas card? Now, the reason that I'm asking this is because there's a lot of people out here that have those driving jobs, right? You can be a medical carrier, you can be a truck driver, you can be delivering for like DoorDash, Instacart, and you're trying to figure out what's the best gas card to get, right? So understanding that there's a difference between the two. So you have your fleet gas cards, okay? So you have your fleet gas cards, and then you have your gas, your business gas cards, gas credit cards, which is your Visa and your MasterCard, right? Now, the thing about it with your fleet gas cards is that most of the time people want the fleet gas cards because there's no PG, right? So then you have no PG. That means that no personal guarantee, no hard pull on the credit, okay? And also that people are trying to build up their business credit file. So these here gas cards usually would probably report to Dun and Bradstreet, okay? So they're trying to build up their Dun and Bradstreet file as well. Now, the type of cards that actually allow you to do that and help you do that, you have the A to B business gas card, okay? So you have the A to B business gas card. That's one of them. You can do it with no PG, no credit check, and it reports to Dun and Bradstreet, okay? And with some fleet cards, you may not know that you can't have multiple fleet cards. If you have multiple fleet cards on your business credit file, they will tell you to shut it down. Shut one down in order to get their card, okay? So just keep an eye out for that. If some of you all have heard of this or this has happened to you, put a comment below. If you think that this video is going to be beneficial to you, put the fire emojis. Let me know that I'm doing a good job, okay? Now, that being said, you have another fleet gas card, and this is the most popular one, is the WEX business gas card, okay? Now, here's the thing about the WEX business gas card. If you don't get the no PG, okay, if you don't qualify for the no PG, then they will tell you you can do a secured, all right? So when you do a secured, the minimum is usually about $500, all right? And then I think after 6 months, they give you your $500 back if you have good on-time payment. Now, there's plenty of gas stations around that use it. So you have like your Chevron gas stations, you have your Shell gas stations, you have your British Petroleum gas stations, your Arcos. Now, at the same time, here's the problem. The fleet cards that don't have the Visa MasterCard logo, you only can get like mostly gas, okay? You maybe can get food there or something like that, like at a Flying J or something like that or whatever, but you can't really do much with it beyond that, right? So that's the reason that I'm asking the question, should you get the fleet gas card or the MasterCard? Because like even with the fleet gas card, like some of them will allow you to do maintenance on your cars, get tires and stuff like that, but not all of them. They all have some type of restriction. And another thing about it with the fleet gas cards, they do end up charging an extra fee as well. Okay, so they may have an extra fee attached to it. So I understand you want something to help build up your Dun and Bradstreet file and stuff like that, but some of these fleet cards may have hidden fees that you need to know about. Now, in terms of trying to build up your business credit file, say that you're trying to expand your business, say that you have a trucking business or a carrier business, or you may even have a food truck, right? And so you need more supplies and stuff. So a fleet gas card ain't going to get that. You're going to need a Visa or MasterCard to get that, right? With those type of cards, it'll be more challenging. There's one other fleet card that you can probably look into, and it's Coastal Pay. All right, it's a fleet card. It's a Visa fleet card, to my understanding. All right, so you have a couple of gas cards that you can actually get that are fleet card, no PG. All right, and it may report on your business credit file. But again, if you are trying to build up your business credit for funding, okay, and you still want a gas card, then you may want to look at the gas cards that have the Visa MasterCard logo. Like you have the BP MasterCard, then you have the Arco MasterCard. So those are the type of cards that you want to actually look at, because you're able to use them more, okay? You're able to buy socks, underwear, especially if you a person that drives a lot, especially over the road or something like that. You may need other things that a fleet card won't cover, all right? Now, in terms of helping you build up your business credit, one of the things that I continue to find, most people, they may not have the right bank. That's right. Most people may not have the right bank. They may have a community bank. They may have a credit union for their business bank. But those type of banks are not reporting to the Business Credit Bureau. Okay? So you want banks that actually report to the Business Credit Bureau. Like, say Amex. All right? So Amex, they have the business credit cards. And with their business credit cards, you can get those and still purchase gas and stuff. As a matter of fact, you build up points much faster to utilize for hotels and travel and stuff like that. But the Amex business credit cards, like your platinum, your gold, your blue, those type of business credit cards, plus they have the, when you with Amex and you have your business for at least a year, they have your cabbage line of credit, right? Because you're trying to build up your business credit so you can get more money to grow your business. All right, that's the reason that I'm making it, so you can understand why the fleet card may not be as beneficial as these other type of cards. Now, just giving you some data points, Amex, it'll pull your Experian and TransUnion, FICO 8, right? So, but if you have one account with Amex, all right, they may, instead of them doing a hard inquiry to give you another card, they may just do an internal pull to see what's going on to get you qualified for other credit cards, all right? So that's a card that you can help avoid that hard pull. Now, they report to the Small Business Financial Exchange, and then that information goes over to Dun & Bradstreet, okay? And sometimes it's shared with Experian Business Credit File as well. You have other banks that I would tell you to consider, and the top three that I like I said, would be your Chase Bank, okay? With Chase Bank, they report to 4 credit bureaus, all right? So you have Experian, excuse me, I'll write it here. You have Experian, Small Business Financial Exchange, you have Equifax, and it's shared with Dun & Bradstreet. Dun & Bradstreet picks that information up from Small Business Financial Exchange. Okay, then you have Citibank. Citibank is the same way. Okay, you want banks that are actually going to report all your banking activity, so it builds up your business bank rating so that you can get funding. Now with Citibank, again, it mirrors Chase Bank with Experian, Small Business Financial Exchange, Equifax, and DNB, right? So then another one is Capital One, okay? Now the Capital One, they are Dun & Bradstreet, yeah, DNB, Small Business Financial Exchange, and Experian. Okay, so they don't report to Equifax. All right. If I have a low credit score and I need a gas card, I would probably go for these type of cards here because I can do more with it. As a matter of fact, the Capital One Spark Business card, the gold card, that one you only need a 580 credit score, right? You only need a 580 credit score to get that. So that card would be more beneficial than getting a fleet card with no PG. Okay, because this here one reports to more business credit files. Now, there's also your core pay. Okay, now with your core pay, all right, they do a hard pull. They do a hard pull, but it's Experian, FICO 8. All you need is a 600 credit score. 600 credit score for that, and they report to the major credit bureaus as well. So they report to Experian, Equifax, DMV, right? So this is the reason why I was asking, should you get a fleet gas card or should you get a regular gas card? Even like with these here, like they may be easier to get, all right? But if I were you, I would make sure that I have one of these banks for my business so that I have more data showing up on my business credit file to help build up the business credit file. All right. So if you have questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.